Telegram run deep in our ecosystem. Every meme coins have their own TG channels, and even Digon moved from Discord to Telegram a few weeks ago. And while we are having fun on the app, Pavel Durov, CEO of Telegram, have been arrested in France. Wondering what's going on? Let's check that out together. First, who is Pavel Durov? To put it simply, he is the Russian Mark Zuckerberg, being the previous company that got took over by the Russian government. And after that, he launched Telegram. And now, looks like that when you are successful, you have time to hit the gym. He was arrested on the 24th in France when he flew to Paris for dinner. And the allegation against him are the misuse of Telegram for criminal activities, including drug trafficking, cyberbullying, organized crime, and the promotion of terrorism. And the arrests have raised a lot of questions about the future governments and policies of Telegram concerning content moderation. To put some numbers on it, Telegram has 900 million users, 600 million users are actually playing Hamster Combat, and the full end-to-end encryption is just a setting that you can turn on and off. And by default, it's off. Pavel received a lot of support on X, and especially from Elon Musk, where he shared an interview with Tucker Carlson, where he was talking about freedom of speech.
X seemingly becoming more pro-freedom of speech. It's a great development, and things are starting to change. What X is trying to do is innovation, trying different things, trying to give power to the creators, trying to get the ecosystem economy going. Those are all exciting things. And I think we need more companies like that.
And in another snippet from the same interview, Pavlov shared a personal story when the FBI tried to get involved in the Telegram development.
We get too much attention from the FBI, the security agencies, wherever we came to the US. So to give you an example, last time I was in the US, I brought an engineer that is working for Telegram, and there was an attempt to secretly hire my engineer behind my back by cybersecurity officers or agents. We're curious to learn which open source libraries are integrated to the Telegram's app, on the client side, and they were trying to persuade him to use certain open source tools that he would then integrate into the Telegram's code that, in my understanding, would serve as backdoors.
Would allow the US government to spy on people who use Telegram.
The US government, or maybe any other government, because a backdoor is a backdoor regardless of who is using it. I personally experienced similar pressure in the US. Whenever I would go to the US, I would have 2 FBI agents greeting me at the airport, asking questions, getting too much attention here. It's probably not the best environment to run.
Why would had you committed a crime?
No, they were interested to learn more about Telegram. They knew I, left Russia. They knew what we were doing, but they wanted details. And my understanding is that they wanted to establish a relationship to, in a way, control Telegram better.
Clearly, there is an interest from the US government to get into Telegram, and maybe that's why we need a truly decentralized solution with a fully encryption solution that even the editors that produce the software could not even crack. But we will see that at the end of the video. From a government perspective, it makes sense to try to get inside those companies. Like everyone is doing it, like the US, China, whatever, Russia. All of them are trying to do that and control their biggest company, because there is some security measure that I can take to track the bad people. The problem obviously is when you start to track even your citizens. And it was the main topic on the timeline after this arrest. Ryan Sean Adams was sharing his take that's saying that 2024 Pavel Durov arrested in France for refusing to cooperate with government to censor and survey online chat rooms. Yes, some people use the internet for bad things. 20 years possible sentence. Crypto political prisoner accelerating. All of this arrest in free societies. And it's basically another Ross Ulbricht scenario where they were serving a life sentence in US prison without the policy of parole for Silk Road market, illegal and harm people, obviously, because you were selling drugs and other stuff on it. incredible harsh sentence, unprecedented in severity. On the other hand, Graphene OS is explaining like how Telegram encryption works. Telegram has full access to all of the content of group chat and regular one-to-one chats due to lack of end-to-end encryption. The opt-in secret chat rooms use brown end-to-end encryption with weaknesses. Deleting the content from the app is likely won't remove all copy of it. Telegram has heavily participated in misinformation campaigns targeting actual private messaging apps which always enable properly implemented end-to-end encryption, such as Signal, which is like one of the big alternatives to Telegram. You should stop getting any advice from anyone who told you to use Telegram as a private messenger. It's kind of like the same debate when people are saying, yeah, okay, drug dealers are using Bitcoin, but like not to do transaction of like illegal market. But basically, because it's a public ledger, there is absolutely no reason to use Bitcoin whatsoever if you are doing like bad stuff. I mean, and it's also coming from Graphene OS. They could be a bit biased too, right? Telegram is capable of handling over all messages in every group chat and regular one-to-one chat to authorities in France or any other country. A real private messaging app like Signal is not capable of turning over your message and media. Telegram, Discord are not private platforms. And in the most recent news on the legacy media, you can see the new events that have been happened today. Basically, Pavel Durov detentions related to ongoing probe into 12 crimes, French prosecutors say. This includes complicity in possession in disseminating child porn, in administrating online platform to organized crime, and is inquiring, transporting, and offering narcotics. The Office of Paris Prosecutor Laurent Perco also mentioned a possible crime of refusing to communicate necessary documents with authorities, providing encryption service aimed at ensuring confidentiality function without the necessary declaration. So basically, they want access to the platform, and that's why we need a decentralized app. And Macron tweeted today, I've seen false misinformation regarding France following the arrest of Pavel Durov. France is deeply committed to freedom of expression and communication, to innovation, and to the spirit of entrepreneurship. It will remain so. In the state governed by the rule of law, freedom are upheld within the legal framework, both on social media and in real life, to protect citizens and respect their fundamental rights. It's up to the judiciary in full independence to enforce the law. The arrest of the president of Telegram on French soil took place as part of an ongoing judicial investigation. It's no way a political decision, it's up to the judge to rule on the matter. Still, there is probably some talk between ambassadors and government, but I guess we will never know. And Elon Musk reacted directly to it. It will be helpful to the global public to understand more details about why he was interested. And Mert commented that you can't keep founders personally liable and charge them upon 20 years for not moderating speech, and at the same time claim you are deeply committed to freedom of expression. Why are you not personally in jail for not controlling 100% of all crime in France? On the BBC, the newspaper mentioned that in Russia, questions swirl over arrest of the Telegram boss. Since Pavel Durov, the Russian-born billionaire and founder of the Telegram messaging app, was arrested in Paris, there will be more speculation that substance about his fate. It's gonna turn into a major crisis, worldwide crisis, and we will see if he can even get back to freedom. In this worldwide tension, it will be definitely interesting to see how it will impact current conflict and if they are going to leverage that kind of bad publicity with their population. And it looks like the Russian authorities are still wondering why the French police detain him, what charge will he face, and has anything to do with his recent visit to Azerbaijan, where he met Russian President Vladimir Putin. Will we ever know the real truth of the last hours before Pavel was arrested? Following the news, Ton lost 18% when the news came out, and it's still down 3% on the day. And the all-time low on the last 7 days touched $511. So we will see if the token can bounce back. But yeah, uncertainty will not help the price action of the Ton token, that's for sure. But don't forget to be aware of all of the scams that are currently running on Ton, because Telegram is also scam land. I've been scammed myself from $1,000 with like the Ton project. I was stupid. I tried a new app with too much money. Make sure to avoid all of as much scam as you can on Ton, because it's really the Wild West. But it can be worse than launches on pub.fun, so enjoy. And if you want to find a Telegram alternative, there is a thread from Danger that asks about like all of the decentralized alternative. And at the end of the day, that's probably the only solution that we will really have, because what you want is like anonymous founders and end-to-end fully encrypted messaging app. So nobody can enforce and decrypt what you said on Telegram. And we will have Open Chat, which is an alternative to Telegram, but it's running on an internet computer chain, but it's highly pushed by VCs. So maybe that's not the play. You can also check Session. You can use a Zebra that use the Anon network to make sure all of the messages are encrypted for both parties. Signal is also a good alternative, like I mentioned before. But you can also use SaltChat. They have recently did collaboration with Mario Nafal, where you can benefit from his partnership by testing the application directly from his link. Last but not least, if you are a fan of Finn, Bags, and the whole team, you can install Bags and start to chat with all of the meme.com lovers already on the app, and they're all waiting for you. You can find a link in the description so we can both get more airdrops. Anyway, no matter what, arresting Durov is a major event in crypto, but also worldwide. We will see how the story unfolds in the following weeks, but hopefully Durov will not become the next Julian Assange. Are we going to see other applications rising and benefiting from this event and take more and more market shares? Let's wait and see. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching the video until the end. Don't forget to push the thumb up, share the video on Crypto Twitter, and subscribe to the channel. It's really important for the algorithm, and we need it. Enjoy the rest of your crypto journey. Don't get drugged and take profit. Peace.